In terms of the third session, you, of course, would pay attention to things that still are undone. That is, any of the key clinical information that you haven't gathered at that point. But usually, you'd be paying a lot of attention at this point to areas of personal strengths for the consumer and family. In other words, what are the kinds of things that the family members do to maintain their own mental health, their own stability, and to keep focus on things other than the illness and the consumer, him or herself. So, for instance, work, hobbies, school, other community and personal connection are identified as areas of support. In this last joining session, a discussion usually has to occur about the goals of treatment. In other words, you want to find out what the family members hope to get out of this process, and also particularly what the consumer would like to see happen as a result of this process for themselves in their own terms.
And what I wanted to do this week was spend a little bit of time talking about how things are going now and where we're going to go from here. You know, the past two sessions that we've met, we've really talked a lot about the past and specific episodes where the illness got a little bit worse and had some symptoms. So today I thought we could talk a little bit about how things are going now, day to day, and sort of where we're going from here. So in terms of your day-to-day routine, I'm curious about how both of you see that.
Well, I'm doing a little bit better than I was because I'm cleaning house for an elderly lady a couple hours a morning and getting paid for it. And then I'm watching my grandchildren one day a week and getting paid for that. So that's giving me extra income.
So that feels good to you?
Yes.
To have something that's bringing you in money and that's productive and...
Right.
Yeah, it's nice to see you busy and working. And, you know, I'm pretty busy a lot of the time, so it's good to see Deb doing that and doing something she enjoys.
And how are you coping with it? How do you make that happen? Is it something that's difficult, or is it pretty easy for you right now?
Well, sometimes in the morning I have to pull myself out of bed.
Yeah.
And I think, you know, this is extra money. You're going to the grocery store and paying for things with cash. You're not throwing them on the Walmart credit card and then getting the bill a month later.
So that feels good. That's a good feeling.
Yes.
So in terms of where you see things going over the next couple of weeks or couple of months, what would you like to see for yourself?
I'd like to see keep myself out of the hospital.
Do you have any idea of what's helpful in terms of doing that? How you're going to do that?
Well,
or how we can do that?
Well, talking to you, talking to my case manager, keeping my mom informed.
This is also the time to prepare the family to move into the next phase of family psychoeducation, and that is the educational workshop. Finally, it's wise to review the structure and goals for both the workshop and the regular multifamily group meetings that will follow. Some family members may have experienced multifamily groups in the past, may not have had such a great experience, and will need to have those issues addressed. Letting family members know that they will not be expected to contribute any more than they wish, and assuring them of confidentiality is often important at this stage.
It's been great to meet with both of you, and it's been really nice, Deb, after knowing you all this time, to finally get to meet your mom. So I think it'll be wonderful. We'll see how the group goes, see what you think, and we'll keep talking about it as it goes on. And you and I will keep talking as well about how you feel like things are going, and if
Okay.
you're comfortable with it.
Okay.